Morning, Alex. So your video on Friday got me thinking about the fact that I've never actually seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is crazy, I know, but that got me thinking about all the fandoms that I have yet to actually get involved in at all. So we're going to review some of those. I'm just going to throw out one of the biggest ones that's currently going on that I'm completely not involved in at all. Game of Thrones. Never watched it, never read it, probably never will. It's just not my cup of tea. And as long as we're just throwing things out, Twilight and Hunger Games, probably never going to watch, probably never going to read, but I don't think I'm the target demographic for those anyways, so that's probably not a bad thing. And then there's TV shows that are based on things that I actually do enjoy, but I'm probably not going to watch them anyways. And that's going to be things like, it hasn't come out yet, but Rosemary's Baby, Sleepy Hollow, and Merlin. All things that I'm probably never going to watch just because the translation from their source material to what they currently are, it just doesn't do it for me. Merlin probably most of all. I'm a huge fan of like Arthurian. Is it Arthurian? I really have no idea. When I think Merlin, I think about like when he meets Arthur, Arthur's this young kid, Merlin's like this really old guy. He's, you know, he's the wizard. He's the master wizard who teaches Arthur all he knows. But as time progresses, Arthur gets older and Merlin gets younger because Merlin lives in reverse. So he's getting younger as everybody else is getting older, and that's why he's kind of like a little scatterbrained. It's because he's remembering the internet and cars, whereas now everybody's, you know, horses and chariots. And that's part of Merlin. So the fact that in the TV show Merlin, they're both the same age and sort of like progressing together, it doesn't make sense to me. It's totally confusing. And for anybody who has no idea what I'm talking about, read The Once and Future King, and that'll explain everything. There's also things that I just haven't gotten around to watching that I am really interested in watching, like Supernatural, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead. I've seen most of The Walking Dead, but I'm still a bit behind. But those are things that I haven't had time to do it yet. I've had a lot of reading and things to do, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. But then there's probably the biggest, sort of worst one that I haven't gotten involved yet, and that's Harry Potter. Like, I've seen all the Harry Potter movies, so I'm not entirely behind, but I have yet to read any of the Harry Potter books, and that actually kind of makes me feel a little bad. Because that's like, when I think fandoms, Harry Potter is the fandom I think of. And I do plan on one day reading Harry Potter. It's just a matter of that I haven't gotten around to doing it. Usually the books that I read, I get off the 50-cent book rack. So I have yet to see Harry Potter on the 50-cent book rack, probably because people really enjoy it, and so they don't put it on the 50-cent book rack. But the moment I see it, I am snapping that thing up and I'm going to read it. So honestly, looking over the list of fandoms, the only thing I would really consider myself to be like a fandom fan of would be Joss Whedon. And the fact of the matter is that man could sneeze on camera and I would watch it 100 times. Looking over the list, there are a few things that I consider myself like a huge fan of. There are plenty of TV shows that I enjoy. There's few things that I'm like, I'm gonna dress up as that and go out on the town. I'm not the kind of person who would listen to Wizard Rock and play Quidditch at college. For people who do that, that is totally awesome, and I wholeheartedly support you in doing that. It's just, for some reason, I don't, and that kind of feels weird, because I consider myself to be a pretty big nerd, but at the same time, I feel like I'm completely detached from a lot of the fandoms that really big nerds are part of. And so that makes me wonder, like, what else am I missing out? What fandoms are there that are perfect for me? Where is the fandom that I can get really emotionally involved in? Alex and the people at home, I turn to you. Tell me what I should watch, tell me what I should read, what TV shows can I get emotionally involved in and become like a fandom fan regarding. So go ahead and like leave a comment below, or send us a tweet, or subscribe, and just tell us what it is I should watch, what should I read, what can I become emotionally involved in to feel like I am a member of a fandom. And Alex, I'll see you tomorrow.